So the Clippers having two introverted stars in Paul George and Kawhi, they possibly made too much of an assumption of them being a package deal and wanting to stay in LA. And Paul George right here admitting that he had to get away and actually make peace of just knowing the possibilities of not being in LA. We begin to see that these franchises had a nice understanding of the stranglehold the LA market had on these guys.
And it was tough though. Like I had to have conversations with Daniela. I had to have conversations with my parents. My parents was like, man, son, go where you appreciate it. Like, don't worry about us. Daniela, the same thing. Like, you know, we'll follow you. Don't worry about us.
It's awesome.
Yeah, which
That's
was
big.
very helpful. The only part that was pulling me back was the kids. That was the only part pulling me back into that situation was the kids.
There goes that leverage I was talking about. The Clippers franchise is dangling that LA life, being close to home, being next to your parents. That comfortability that might allow you to take a low ball deal. These are the things that Paul George entered into last season conflicted with. And he relatively had a great season. So it leaves us to wonder, after 5 years, if the Clippers really believe that this Paul George and Kawhi Leonard saga had any more legs left.
But, you know, ultimately you just gotta, you know, you gotta make the right decision. Just what was best. And again, people gonna think like, oh, he did it for the money. Like it wasn't initially about the money because I was going to take less to stay with. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Less money, less years. I was down to do both until.
Mm-hmm.
And then now it's like, man, I'm not like, take less for what now? I owed Kawhi that conversation. I called him up and was just like, man, listen, you know, I think I'm gonna go elsewhere. Like conversations with the Clippers didn't go how I wanted to. I kind of broke down how I told you guys how it all played out. You know, and we had that conversation and I was like, man, like I gotta do what's best. And I mean, he understood. He like, I mean, go get your bag. He's like, P, go get your bag. Like, you know, I can't.
Yo, Kawhi said that in his robotic voice. Get your bag, my G. I will be staying here in LA making Terminator Salvation.
Would be mad at you, you know. So, you know, I thought, you know, and I look at Kawhi as one of my best friends in this league, you know, somebody that, you know, I fuck with. Like, you know, our families, you know, love each other. You know, it was tough to leave him. Just with, you know, how much I enjoyed being out there with him. That was one of a big decision too, that weighed a lot on me. Was just, damn, I'm leaving my boy, like leaving why. But I had to have that conversation with him. We talked, and you know, he gave me his blessings of like, man, just, you know, go do what's best for you.